Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video, and we are in PSGL round 2 in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. If you didn't watch round 1, that didn't go too well. It started P20, ended up P11, so made up 11 positions. Somehow, some way, race was okay, was still not ideal. So coming into round 2, I'm still looking for my first points in season 40 of PSGL. Today we're starting P13. I actually screwed up my last lap, but I actually did not record it because there was a lobby restart for whatever reason. But anywho, we are starting in lap 1. You know how I always do, I like to show the whole first lap, and I actually had a really good start out of here, and I try to go around the outside, and I went to second gear, and I think that bogged down my RPMs a little too much, and the RB was able to get a better run out of the first 2 corners right there. But still, the start was very good. Felixson tries to go around the inside around the outside of these corners. Super risky, but yeah, he's a smart driver. You're actually gonna see us working a lot together throughout the race. But yeah, coming into the end of lap 1, right after here, because everybody's on a train, everybody knows about how crazy dirty air is in this game, so it's really hard to overtake. So I go a little defensive here, a little too much, and Felixson opens up the corner really well, and he gets a better run. I took the tighter line, he took the wider line, so he was able to do basically not a switchback because I was ahead, but similarly to a switchback. So I give him the position right there. As you see, I made sure to not turn in on him because he was already ahead, so there was no reason to fight that. He was ahead in the corner. But yeah, coming into lap 7, somehow he ended up losing DRS, and he was not slow, and he didn't make any mistakes, but somehow we dropped out of DRS. But he immediately just moves to the side and he turns off his ERS, so I can push as fast as I can with my DRS and ERS. And as you see here, I made up 6/10 just by doing that strategy. So very smart, and any driver that is racing at a competitive level would know that that's a strategy that you want to apply if you're trying to get back into DRS. And you see here, the Kevin goes off track, and I avoided get a track limits, but means nothing because I had a pretty clean race overall when it came to track limits. So now we're in a net P10. Driver up front, King Stappen, has a 3-second penalty. So what I was trying to do now, I'm gonna go for a full push and try to get into his DRS because he seemed to be lacking pace. I think I just saved my tires a little better than his. The only problem you're gonna see upcoming is that I didn't pit early enough. I stayed out way too long. I received a strategy that just unfortunately was just not correct. I stayed out excessively long for absolutely no reason, just because my tires were good and I thought that would work, and it kind of did work. The problem was I ended up running out of time, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So you see, I'm going for a really hard push, and at this point the tires are around 50% tire wear, and I'm catching Stappen pretty quickly here. He's losing a lot of time in the corners, and he lost a lot of time in this section right here. I think my wings are just really low, so every straight that we hit, as you see there, I am gaining almost over a tenth, almost 2/10 actually, in between that straight and now coming into this corner makes it up to 3/10, and we're going up to almost 4/10. So I actually ended up getting into his DRS. I'm burning everything that I have because Felixson is still behind me. Yeah, so this should have been my opportunity right here. I should have boxed with him, but I didn't think I needed to because I felt like my tires were fine and I was still catching people. So I kind of neglected going for a pit stop when I should have, and that kind of put me in a weird spot on track when it came to the front runners, the people in the back, and the people in the midfield. But currently I'm running in third place, not a net position. It's just some people are boxing, and I still yet to go for my stop, for my first stop, and I'm going for a really aggressive overcut. That's just not, it just doesn't pay off as much as I would have liked, but the pace was still good. That was the thing, because I actually do like this track, and my race pace here is good. I think in WR also I did like a P18 to P7 before a few seasons ago, so I usually have decent results here. But this is where the race falls apart. I go in the pits, and for some reason it bugs down all the way down to 1 mile per hour, kilometer per hour. So I lost all the momentum, and I calculated to about 2 seconds that I lost just on the pit entry. And you see clearly there, I made no mistake. I didn't speed. I slowed down, and it just completely stopped the car. So it was super strange. So that also completely ruined the momentum of the race. But yeah, we're in lap 20, and I'm in a currently P13. Car in front and P11 has 6 seconds of penalty. Felix Zone is extremely slow, as you see there. I gained about 4/10 on him, and we're also catching the cars up front. So here comes lap 21. Now you got Skalav, and things get really dicey here. So he kind of forces me to attack Felix here, and it put me in a weird spot, because now we have a really long straight. I missed the DRS detection zone, and now I have to go defensive. So I go defensive against Felix. I go real deep here, try to leave him some room. I thought I hit him, but I didn't actually. He actually backed out. Somehow I was able to keep that position. We're in a P12, and now we're only 6 seconds away from P10. But here we have a big crash. Alpine ended up crashing, but since there's 2 laps left, there's a safety car can't come out, or a VSC, so it actually worked out really good in my favor. We're 3 seconds behind P9, and he has a 6-second penalty, and Skalav is right there in front of me. But coming into this section, I make a weird mistake here. I bottomed out right on that curb, and I lost a lot of momentum. Now the tires being the way they are kind of makes it hard to get that back, and same thing here. I double bottom out on both curbs. But yeah, coming into the last lap, Felix is pushing really hard for this position, because this was for a points position here. So I go defensive. I kind of park it on the apex. He ended up going wide, and he was right behind me, so I stay on the left side. I take the shortest line possible, and actually gives me a clean P9. Wish the race would have been better, and those 2 seconds I lost in the pits made the biggest difference. I think this should have been like a P7, P6 possibly. But yeah, the race pace was really strong. It was actually really good, but still came out with the first points of the season, so that's actually really cool, really fun. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next live stream. PSGL WR starting actually today as you are watching this video, this afternoon, so stay tuned for that live stream. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the button. Helps me out a ton. Stay tuned for my live stream today for WR. It'll be my 5th season in WR, so we are in tier 4, so moved up from last time. So yeah, went from tier 8, tier 5, now tier 4, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be Australia. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.